Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream. I didn't quite center myself, but I'm decently in frame, I guess. That's where my hands are, in the center. It's always, I get so terribly confused when I like move my hands and then in the webcam it's like mirrored. Crazy concept. I should be able to grasp it, but hey, I don't always. I'm just gonna adjust this slightly. If you don't mind. Cool. Yeah, we're back with more Genesis Noir. Happy Good Friday. I started the stream a little bit early, but hey, let's get into it. I think everything's capturing fine. Yeah. So we've done quite a few episodes of it. I think we've done 6 or 7. Check. So there was that one, which was the episode 1 or the prologue, whatever you want to identify it as. There was this one, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Okay, so we did 8 in total. I don't know how much is left. This is still going towards Miss Mass, a singer in barrel. Hey, what's up, Firefox? I'm glad to hear you're free. How are you? Hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, and also we learned the true nature of the black hole, I think, last time. So we don't have much of history left to cover in terms of like from the Big Bang to modern history. So I'm not exactly sure how much is left, but we're going to see, won't we? Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Firefox. This is a game that I don't think you've seen me play. It's called Genesis Noir. It's very cool. It's very fun to look at. A lone gravitational wave. It's basically about stopping this, which is the Big Bang, sort of represented as a bullet, like an actual, bang bullet going towards this woman god being cosmic thing person. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. And where did this watch peddler god cosmic being thing person? And he's like a composer or a musician who's also firing this because he's angry at her because I think she likes us. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what's next, if anything. Ooh, here's a new episode. Regret fills the heart as the star is surrounded. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this game. It's very visually pleasing. Oh, right, I have to talk. The Kardashev scale describes 3 stages of a civilization's development. The Type 1 civilization utilizes all the energy on its home planet, not yet capable of considering other worlds to draw from. This power is minuscule compared to the Type 2 civilization, which looks beyond itself to bask in all the radiant heat emitted from the star that it orbits. Lastly, the godlike Type 3 civilization can harness the entire energy output of its home galaxy by tossing matter into the supermassive black hole at the galactic core. To reach one's full potential, a bit of sacrifice is required, it seems. That actually is true. That's a real scale. Although, in some models of it, there's a Type 4. What's that channel? Kurzgesagt? Yeah, that one. In a nutshell. Orbiting. Ooh, they have a very good video on that, on those types of civilizations and where we stand. Oh, we can turn everything, and there's a black hole. What's happening? There are like rings arising. Oh, okay. Well, I guess when I said that we're close to modern history, I guess we can always just go into the future, can't we? The cables lying around everywhere. Now what? Whoa. Hold on, I think I need to get these right. This way. Okay. Then up. Okay. This is like one of those. Oh boy, I'm losing it. Okay, there we go. I lost it. So this is one of those like puzzles where you just have to kind of feel it out. Sort of kinetic puzzle. Okay, we're feeding a planet, it seems, with our solar energy. Can I let go yet? Yeah, I can. Okay. So I guess the civilization has now manipulated the solar system to perfectly fit Earth's needs. It's kind of like what they thought happened before we discovered that the Earth was not the center of the universe. A structure for collecting sunlight brings back vivid memories of the past. Oh, okay, I guess we're going to have a quick trip down memory lane. We have a lot of these. As this character, No Man. Can I walk? No. Okay. Oh, okay, we can walk to the front. Or one can go in at a time. It's very nice. I guess these are all us anyway, so we are getting in. But this is actually a pretty clever way of emulating the feeling of like being stuck at the line. Because like it's still each of you going in. So it's like looking at the different times that you have to wait, and then you yourself become what's keeping you from getting in. I don't know, I can't really articulate it very well, but I think it's quite cool, actually. It gives you a sense of how long he's been doing this, for one thing. Which is presumably a lot. Oh, wow. So I guess we have been coming to our house a lot. House. I don't know. Cosmic space. Cosmic space, that's a bit redundant. Damn. Is this terms of service? I really don't know. We have to pop bubbles now. Hope I don't miss any. I'm very scared about what shapes are going to appear, since they usually have something to do with what's happening. Okay, just hearts, just hearts. Still TOS at the moment. Oh wow, that's an interesting perspective. Oh. There are many of us around. And her gravity is getting greater and greater. You could call this some sort of fatal attraction. Like a literal attractive force. Oh wow. Is that a whole tone scale? No, definitely wasn't. Yeah, I don't think it was. Whoa. Okay, we're getting drunk again. Classic No Man. Name one watch peddler that isn't getting drunk, who's also a cosmic being. Yeah, I bet you can't name any. A flower that is no longer needed. Time to move on. Sad. No, is that it? Okay, short level. But I suppose we don't really know what the future is exactly going to be like, so like this very brief estimate makes sense if we're still exploring the history and the future now, I guess, of Earth. And the universe as a whole. We didn't really get anything new from that though. Like in terms of actual things that we need. Oh, another one. Voices call out in an interstellar space. I can speak. And I can read. I promise. I'm just a little bit tired for some reason. Okay, what's this one gonna say? Scientists warn the world about dangers to human existence through a metaphorical doomsday clock. The later the hour that this clock tolls, the greater the threat to civilization. I swear I usually read better. Oh well. Efforts to create international unity do little to turn back the clock. Conceived with no hours earlier than 9 o'clock, the darkness of midnight has always been a looming inevitability. As the doomsday clock approaches the end, some of those on Earth begin to look towards the heavens. Okay. Makes sense. Oh geez, are they looking at the black hole approaching? Are we causing their destruction by not doing the Big Bang? By not letting it continue? Doing the Big Bang? What a weird way of phrasing that. Oh. What? Yeah, I don't quite have space on my mouse pad to do that. There we go. That's a bit better. Wait, maybe I should do it with the long hand. Oh, you can't turn it back. See. Did that do it? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, I actually needed to read the times. Okay, so Sirius is boarding at 4:25. Now, this is a test of how well I can actually read a clock, I guess. Oh, I missed. I have to go all the way around. I'm going to do the hour one first and hopefully not miss this time. Ah! Damn. There we go. Okay. Ah! It just keeps going forward by like 1. Okay, there we go. I don't know why that one was so touchy. Okay, so 7:05 next. Which one are we going to do first? Doesn't really matter, I guess. There we go. Cool, no problems there. That one was easy. I guess it's just the angle that I'm like moving my mouse from. 11:15. Oh, there's spray paint on here now. It's not very nice. Oh, there's a bunch of flyers around as well. Oh, and everything's destroyed. Ah, yes, I see. We were getting closer and closer to Doomsday, and they're trying to escape Earth. I think this is meant to be Earth, or some civilization, and they're trying to escape it. Well, let's walk around. Hey, there's Golden Boy still. What's this? Suspicious lack of communication. Massive craft with advanced propulsion that makes no noise. Classification: mausoleum ship. Population: 1,000. Length: 182. Mass: 1,101,055,295. Passenger manifest. ID number 43. Philip Hunt. Name. Oh, wait. Okay, so if I scroll, I can read through all the passengers. I wonder if these are like Kickstarters, backers. Might be. Voyage. Okay, what about this one? Due consideration, a beautifully crafted vessel. Classification: steward class craft. Population: 155,234,551. Length: 176. Mass: 405,699,195. I think this is where they put the Kickstarters. I'm just guessing though. And this ship at the back? No. Old Earth Preservation Craft, a spaceship whose hull is stitched together from steel recycled from ocean liners. Classification: conservatorship. Population: 359,788,067. Length: 148. Mass: 385,872. No, sorry. 385,872,211. Oh, this one actually has a description for the passengers. The night is darkest just before dawn, but don't shut your eyes. If you avert your gaze from the dark, you won't see the light of a new day. So keep them open, no matter how dark the night ahead may be. Okay, I think maybe they got to write something if they backed enough. I'm not 100% certain that's the Kickstarter backers, but that's what it seems like to me. The Great Ship Friendship. A vast ship featuring several ecosystems and massive thrusters. Classification: Emissary class craft. Population: 3,25,142,241. Length: 311. Mass: 4,668,303,523. Oh wait, I want to read what that first passenger manifest said, actually. So from Mark Clerkin, in the beginning I was not keen on making this dark journey through the void onto a distant world, but everything became crystal clear in my mind and I know it has to be done. Only time will tell. Okay, there was a bit more there, but hey, it's fine. Let's look at a few more ships. Free from the ravages of intellect, a warcraft that's been refitted to carry passengers. Leisure cruiser. Oh boy. But yeah, there are quite a few ships. And we still need to get through the title, so I'm going to move past that for now. Don't shoot, we bring messages. I like these ship names. They're cool. But I want to show off more of the game. More of the game. A bit of dust around today. Okay. What's on the other side? A golden record, beautifully made, inspires further listening. The Sounds of Earth. This is actually, I think it's based on a real thing, or it is like a copy of that. But there is a golden record that we sent into space a very long time ago with a bunch of images and sounds that we devised. And I say we as like the human race. I think it was NASA who sent this. It was a bunch of linguists sort of came together and tried to figure out like symbols and sounds, excuse me, that would represent Earth without using like a specific language. They just figured this is what like the bare means of communication should be. Like what pictures can communicate that without any actual understanding of language. Kind of a long shot, honestly, but hopefully it works someday. It's kind of a cool idea just to have it. But let's listen.
Hello from the children of planet Earth.
Apparently it also has a bunch of languages. I don't know if that's like a direct copy of the real one. But it is a real thing, at least. It's based on a real thing. Oh, blue. We haven't seen that color in this game at all, I think. Wait, that was quite interesting. Can we see the blue thing? I guess not. The episodes are getting quite short now. I wonder why. I guess it has to do with the fact that we can't really predict the future. So it can only show little vignettes of what could be, what might be. Did No Man add the golden record there? He did. A golden record. The speakers are sadly dead. Anything else? The flowers are gone. Unfortunate. Okay. I like how everything makes a little bit of a noise when you run your mouse over it, or your cursor, to be more specific. Be more accurate as well. Okay, what's here? A quiet moment of failure. Well, I'm glad there's only one. expected disappointment. Never mind. There's more than one. Yeah, this is the end of the Big Bang. There is no going back. Okay, well, I don't know what else I could do anyway. I hope this stream isn't too short. I scheduled like 2 hours for this. Okay. One possible fate of our universe is for the expansion of the Big Bang to slow to a crawl and finally reverse under the power of gravity. Numerous black holes will consume all matter and merge, becoming larger and larger. As our universe was born from a single point during the Big Bang, existence may end in one unfathomably large black hole occupying a single point of space. We call this theory the Big Crunch. An interesting theory, but we are confident that this shall not be our destiny. So those segments are all based on like scientific research, like real theories that are out there. Ooh. This reminds me of a scene from The Prestige. Whoa. Oh, that's really harnessing the sun. I guess there's the voyage happening. The black hole doesn't care. This is very dramatic. A golden ratio that spirals inward to a smaller and smaller point. Whoa. Singularity. Golden ratio is also a thing, but I don't know much about it, so I'm not going to say. I think we have to absorb everything. Kind of reminds me of like early on in the game when we had to feed the light seeds. Radio waves that carry the sound of an improvised jazz beat. I don't want to erase that. Oh well. I can't move during the cutscene, just so you know. I just tried. So yeah, this game is kind of circling back pretty nicely, but also at least the pun is there with the golden ratio where it's actually gold here. When that's more, I think, meant to be about like the Goldilocks zone, you know, where it's like perfect, rather than... I actually clicked on this. A planetoid whose tectonic plates once shifted but have been fused together. I think my speaking ability has diminished as the day has gone by. Sorry about that. This is very different to Outer Wilds because now we're trying to... Actually no, in Outer Wilds you do kind of course in black holes. I was thinking of doing a bonus Outer Wilds stream where we run through some of the... or all the other endings. Or at least a few of them. Spaceships filled with passengers, they don't take particularly long, so I might enjoy it. And it seems like this game is finishing earlier than I expected. By a little bit. Little bit. Trying to say my T's. Enunciate. It's eating all the stars around it. Anything out in the distance? Ah, there's Earth. A curious planet inhabited by beautiful and dangerous creatures. What's this? Can't even look at it. Oh well. Was this the final thing that I needed to do? What was that about? I have no idea who this is.
Stop, old friend.
Let's slowly approach. Like a JoJo's reference or something. Is this the scientist that we helped? Oh, it's all of the people that we helped. Or saw along the way. It's like the embodiment of humanity.
Please stop, ancestral spirit.
Stop now, eternal demon.
Stop time. Beat, brother.
I like that one. That's the most convincing argument I've heard.
Stop worrying, time traveler.
Time traveler. So, I kind of didn't mention it, but I assumed that we were like traveling across all time at once. Okay, I'm a little bit confused about what's happening now. Wait, could I have clicked any of them? I would have gone for the jazzy guy. Oh wait, are you Golden Boy? No, I'm not sure. Because Golden Boy also smoked. Did we really? Could I have done anything there? I'm not entirely sure. I think I actually tried to click on something else, but we'll see. Black holes are cold, lonely places. They are not, however, absolutely cold. Through quantum mechanical tricks, particles trapped inside the black hole can create a virtual double and escape from their prison. This process, known as Hawking radiation, predicts that even the most massive of black holes will one day evaporate into nothingness. Counterintuitively, as the mass of the black hole approaches zero, its temperature erupts to hotter than even a supernova. You wouldn't want to be nearby. There we go, a match for illumination. So, solitaire. I think it might have been solitary. Match for exploring. Solitary. There we go. Solitary. could always have a look around. A match for getting lost. Yeah. I'm so bad at lighting matches. I wonder if I could have avoided this by not clicking anything. I don't suspect that to be true. I don't have that many matches. I have a match for running in circles. Hey, it's a watch. The stolen watch. Though crushed, it is repairable or reparable. Do you mean the one that was stolen at the very beginning of the game? I guess we can just wait. A match for taking a break. Oh, he's juggling now. Impressive. A match for boredom. We only have 5 matches after this. Okay, he's sleeping. It's quite the sound to make. A match for the unexpected. Oh, what's gonna happen now? Something unexpected? It is a bit unexpected. Okay, I thought he was going to do something a little bit more constructive than that. I'm not judging. A good back scratch? That does wonders. A match for contemplation. Hey, it's the tea ceremony. That we interrupted. A match for inspiration. Ooh. Amazing that we know how to play that. A very difficult instrument. Fretless. So you just have to know where your finger should go. Using your ear and practice, of course. So now we have the classic 2-match split. Can't possibly get them both. Or can I? No. Match for planning. I think that's what that said. And now he's just reading. Okay. Hope it's something good. And what's this? A match for escape. Also, it's a shame that we left this one till last. Could have used this one first. Sorry, I thought he was just gonna eat it, the way he was looking at it. Oh, are we setting everything on fire? Didn't even know we could set everything on fire. This is actually kind of sad. I didn't want to set everything on fire. Aw, not the base. Oh well. What we have to do, I think. It's growing. Oh, and now there's a door. There we go, we broke it open, just like in earlier puzzles. I think it was actually just one puzzle. Jazz. That was kind of impressive, though. Oh, we're back into positive matter, I guess. When the last star burns... when the last stars burn out and all that remains in the universe are black holes, the Big Bang may still roar with a cacophony of life. We will fling rockets into the rotating ergosphere of a black hole in a technique called the Penrose process. Like a petal caught in a whirlpool, these rockets gain tremendous speed and energy. Before falling into the black hole, a second ignition will send half of the rocket out of the gravitational field, while the rest drops into the abyss. Though only recovering half of the initial rocket, we will gain massive energy. Harnessing the power of a black hole, our civilization will thrive for trillions of years in the darkness. What we might choose to do during this eternity, well, only time will tell. That could become like a ritual. Send the rocket into space. This millennium. Ooh. Oh. It seems we lost our arm in that. I'd recovered the entire rocket, as it were. Ah. I feel bad for No Man. He has no arm now. More like no arm. What's this sort of puddle? I don't quite know what that's about. A rocket preparing for launch filled with trash. Okay. Oh. Are we destroying the civilization? Yeah, look, it's a big statue of us. An inaccurate statue. Oh, there we go. An accurate statue. I'm a bit lost, honestly. There's the people again.
Hello, old friend. You look well, considering.
You look quite mad, actually.
You're mad.
Yeah, I think you figured that out pretty easily.
But you're here now.
Okay. You're trying to give us, like, your love through flowers, people?
We see.
Actually, I want to listen to this song a little bit.
You're missing so much. More than an arm.
look at me.
And I can see.
The love we share.
Eternally.
What is this? Oh, I can click on things as well. I'm just like rolling the mouse around at this point. I'm doing a little dance. It's kind of trippy. Imagine doing this game, playing this game on drugs. As Arsha pointed out in a different stream. It's very satisfying though. It's very pretty. That's a little bit annoying. Won't lie, that was a bit of an obnoxious sound. This is a trip. The Ronin. Oh, it's a puzzle. Oopsie. This is quite an interesting segment of the game. Is he dabbing? That was an interesting way to show a dance. And there's even more. I don't want to interrupt it too much because this is really beautiful actually. Very irritating sound though. I wish that weren't a thing. The scientist. I actually kind of wanted to end with the scientist because she was like one of my favorite characters. But alright. Considering. Ah. This is reminiscent of the puzzle that we got. I mean, that's quite a good shape. Oh, there we go. You got it. It's a pretty cute dance as well. I don't want to fill this in. So there was the Ronin. I wonder if we can end with our true love. Might be down here. Oh no, I accidentally already activated it. It's gonna end with our true love, the bassist. I'm not sure if this is them. Ah, it is. I want to end with them. I wanted to end with the scientist, but then I actually kind of forgot the musician was one of the characters, so I was wrong when I said she was my favorite. Which one was that? Nice. These are not the lyrics on the screen. The lyrics are incorrect at the moment. That's a little bit worrying. Hunter. You know, sometimes I'm getting vibes of a band called... I think, if I'm thinking of the right band, The World is a Beautiful Place and I'm No Longer Afraid to Die. That was fast. Oh, it's again incorrect. The lyrics are once again wrong. That's unfortunate. I'll let the developers know in like a Steam comment or something. I think we're still having fun though, dancing around. I mean, you just need to fill it all in, I think. There's a lot of drift, but I think, you know, that's actually quite enjoyable. Makes it flow very nicely. And then you kind of zoom in to get like the smaller parts. We're getting quite a lot of it now. The lyrics are still wrong. It's a little bit unfortunate. Try to listen to the music, I think. I think that's the where the vision is in the actual song that's playing rather than the lyrics that are being shown on screen. I'm gonna fill in as much of this place as I can. Surely we don't have to fill it in all exactly. That's a little bit excessive, right? Okay, we missed a big section over here. So fair enough. No wonder we hadn't finished yet. I could probably do this a little bit faster if I just keep running my mouse around. There are a few gaps, but that's fine. Oh, I missed this one. Oh, it's like a watch that we were fixing. He seems happy now. That's cool. At least the lyrics are right now. I don't exactly know when I'm supposed to be clicking. Yeah, I don't really know what clicking on them does. I like how his face moves. A vision of a flowering future brings back vivid memories of the past. What are we going to remember now? We're just making her watch this, or them watch this? Okay. This is quite a lot. Mild epilepsy warning. Right, that was the plan. And this is kind of like revision of the game's story in a way. Oh no. So did we just let that happen?
Can we stop it?
No.
Ah, he speaks. Playing the hits. Revenge in Winter. The Endless Hunt. Inquiry into Relativity. Well, let's see what clicking on the first door does. Okay, we're running through it. Into the cave. I can just stop clicking, by the way. I'm holding down the mouse, the left click, but I can kind of zoom in and out as I please. Okay, so she was here. Okay, here's the route. Hunting the deer. Okay, what's through here? Deer bones. Or stag bones, to be more specific. Okay. And who's this? Is that us? Is that Nomad? A revolution begins. An endless hunter. Hunting for bison. I'm a little bit unsure about how to go about this. Okay, farming. A lot of sheep. Okay, an endless hunger. It's not hunter. I said hunter before, I think. So this is an endless hunger. Seems to end with death. Hunting for bison. Oh, I can move the camera a little bit. Ooh. Seems to end in death. Seems like there's only one good ending there. Ooh, she changed as the camera turned. Revenge in Winter. Let's see what this is about. So this was the one in... I'm just gonna say Ancient Asia, so that I don't get it wrong. Right. You were there for this. Stabbed him. And there were we. Here's the Ronin. Under Winter Snows. Let's see what each one is. Okay. Drew the knife. Ran out. Kept running. Big army. Kept running. Another big army. Maybe he couldn't hide. Maybe he got frozen. I'm not entirely sure what that ending meant. Season for peace. So maybe he did freeze to death. Okay. So he was discovered. Fight. He runs. What does he do? He goes out the front. Oh, he was over there on this tree. Goes here. I guess destroys this. Or he just... Oh no, maybe he returns to his destroyed village. Not exactly sure. Rebuilds a shrine. Well, at least he survives in this one. And revenge is found. So I guess I shouldn't have worried too much about stream ending early. I need to try to keep this centered. Okay. Okay, he ran out. Guards found him. Had to cut through the guards. Oh, that's a cool visual. And he got killed. So I guess these are all the paths that each of these people could take. And the middle one seems to be the one that's good. Every time. Okay, sure, let's play the hits. And as I recall, the musician dies at the end of his episode. Maybe that's not set in stone. Okay, so he's playing. Someone gets mad. He probably borrowed money or something. Okay, yeah, we followed the rope to him. They're in the train, busking. We're busking together, making a lot of noise. And then, okay, we'll see the endings. All played out, a new tempo, just the hits. See, all played out. So, train station. Mob boss confronts him. Burning sheet music, I think, or throwing it away. out on the street. You just throw it all away? Okay, that's not that bad. Just the hits? Why not? Because the middle one seems to be the good one every time. So he still busking and gets confronted. You're the man. Play some hits. It looks like the men are still mad. Oh no, yeah. Men are still mad. And he gets decked. He just gets punched. A new tempo. What does this mean? For us. For our hero, the musician. Yeah? They hold him up at gunpoint. Does he take the gun from them? Staring down the barrel? Okay, I'll stop with the joke. And he shoots out music? Yeah, I don't quite get that one. Yeah, I don't entirely understand what happened there. And finally, inquiry into relativity. This is with the scientist. Can't lean too far other way with my mouse. Okay, rockets were launched. A lot of rockets were launched. He was out in space. There's the barrel, I think. Particle accelerator. There's no man who came to help. Time traveler is what she called him. And hers also intersect. I think that's just an effect of the actual like shape of their head. It's not meant to have any meaning that they're intersecting. But yeah, all-consuming inquiry. Or inquiry. However you want to say it. Okay, so she discovers the secret of the black hole. Makes a black hole? She gets sucked into the black hole. That's not very fun at all. It's a bad idea. Relatively large problems. Haha. I like that title. It's funny. Okay, so she discovers how to make the black hole. No, she also gets sucked into a black hole. An impromptu experiment. Okay, discovers how to do the black hole. Builds something. I think this is the particle accelerator again. Does she time travel? Is that what that said? I'm really not sure. These were a little bit abstract for me, guys, I'll be honest. It's the watch. Yeah, don't try to steal watches from No Man. Like, come on. Oh, we can go backwards. When he was in the black hole. And there's a golden boy crushing the watch. Okay, why was he burning it? Did she get him the watch? Well, first, we made the watch. So first we made the watch. She bought it from us, gave it to Golden Boy. Okay, then she stole his act, it seems. I think I understood what happened there. I'll look it up later as well. Yeah. We're all a bit lost, I think. This is quite interesting, though.
You don't have to save anyone.
Is humanity just saying that she's a terrible person? Humanity said, Miss Mass sucks, don't save her. I think. Bubble theory states that there is a multiverse beyond our universe, a highly energized territory called the inflaton field. There, an infinite number of universes expand out of nothingness. Each one of these universes is unique, from the cosmological constant to the masses of fundamental particles. As of yet, there is no way of understanding these strange worlds, but imagination embodies the dark unknown in myth. Imagination embodies the dark unknown in myth. As I lay prostrate under the night sky, flashes of color illuminate my mind as the mushroom reaches my rumbling stomach and I sit straight as an arrow. Was this whole game a drug trip? The many stars shine down on me, and in them I see ancestors naked and gaunt. They dance in front of a great fire. They become ash. They become the stag and the bison. They bubble into roiling water and mist like demons. The sublime grandeur of the sky overwhelms, but the ancestral spirit's presence calms me, and out of this unknowable haze, a world emerges wrapped in familiar forms. Out of this unknowable haze, a world emerges wrapped in familiar forms. Meditation purges the mind of grief, of anxiety, of indecision, and in their place I find an empty cup in my hand. I too am empty now. The water boils and I watch. Each bubble glistens brightly for a moment, then it is gone. Memories flit through my mind, but then they are gone. Steam spouts from the kettle as it sings eternally. My serenity slips and thoughts of death return. Breathe intently once more as the eternal demon is reborn, and my mind transforms the wisps of preternatural smoke into bodies in steel and stone. My mind transforms the wisps of preternatural smoke into bodies and steel and concrete. Rhythms and harmonies become cheering audiences, drunk and lusty. My instrument pulls the crowd out of the night and makes them real. It pulls musicians to me too, brothers, dames, has-beens, and somebodies. I get drunk on whiskey. I bubble and dance with the crowd. Circles intersect for a few moments, and strangers inspire songs in me to rule the radio waves. I experiment with melody, but notes collide unpleasantly. The song eludes me, but the beat brother fills my heart with a rhythmic experience that reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. My experience reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. Particles become waves before my eyes as the lab machines buzz quietly. I throw the particles at each other and they shatter into a constellation of fragments. I analyze the results and discover unending expansion. I hypothesize its origins, an inflaton field. I visualize this multiverse as a fractal of intersecting bubbles, and my mind reels. The disparate particles collapse into one unified form, radiant and dangerous, before becoming lost in the field. The daughter draws me in like a siren song. In my days, a time traveler embraces me. I'm comforted and comprehend the multiverse. I give it a name. Our imagination embodies the dark unknown in myth. Out of this unknowable haze, a world emerges wrapped in familiar forms. Our mind transforms the wisps of preternatural smoke into bodies in steel and concrete. Our experience reshapes the world and makes this form eternal. We give it a name. We call it the constant. Did you fix my watch? Oh, we're humanity now. Exodus. Yeah. I don't know entirely what that means. Sure, look it up right now. Exodus, a mass departure of people. The departure of the Israelites from Egypt as well. Withdrawal as well. Okay. I'm curious to see how that ties in. I do need someone to explain this game to me by the end, I think. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, this scene again.
You don't have to save anyone.
Oh, do we actually pick here? Well, this didn't seem to end very well. Let's see what happens if we do this. Oh, we have to really nudge it out, don't we? We got the achievement alone. I guess that's the game. But let's see how it plays out. I'm invested. I want to see what happens. You would have called this place the Constant. I sit alone. My cheap coffee cools as I voice each of the many names you would have had. Knowing you would look at me with pride, I feel myself torn. My body, the steel of this counter, the concrete of the pavement, it all dissolves back into wisps of preternatural smoke as you fade from memory. I have no plan. I take another sip. Imagination embodies the dark unknown and myth, and that is all that you are. There's Evan. Hi, Evan. There's Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. That's Guildbard, I believe. Incredible job. It really made a big portion of the experience. 2 Evans? I actually think I was aware of that at when I was watching one of the Luda Narracon conferences or something like that. Wow, that's a lot of localization and translation. I suppose, fortunately, there isn't that much text relative to most adventure games. But it is quite important that you translate it with meaning, because it was like poetry, so it's a very important. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so here's all of the Skillbard music credits. They did a very good job. Did we get the good ending or the bad ending? I don't know. It also might not be a good ending and a bad ending. Just the ending. I think it was like, you know, we could end the cyclical process of seeing this woman, or no man seeing this woman, who was actually not very nice. She was quite destructive from the little that we saw, actually. It seems that she took Golden Boy's fame away from him, essentially, by stealing his spot on the stage after befriending him. Poor Golden Boy. And then she might have been doing something similar with us. I don't know. We weren't sorry, we aren't exactly famous or anything, but she might have been using us. Good game. I mean, I'll have to think about it a lot and look up some stuff, but it's a very enjoyable experience, and it's also thought-provoking, so I don't mind thinking about it more because I had a good time. It's a lot of people. I think these might have been the backers. I wasn't quite paying attention. I hope some of you enjoyed that. I hope you're having a good Friday. Enjoying a long weekend. Took us about, what are we looking at? We're looking at about 5-ish hours. Yeah. It's not a very long game. I quite enjoyed it. I wish there were more game to play. But I mean, I think there is some stuff that we can look at or play later. I have the soundtrack for that on Steam. Also got, I think it's the art book, in some ways, digital art book. I think that might be what More Noir is. And I think there might be story DLC, but I'm not entirely sure. That definitely isn't out at the moment. The real question is, do we have to play through the whole thing in order to see the second ending? Once used in this game. I like that that's credited. I don't know any of them necessarily, but it's important for people to realize that, yeah, fonts are also a part of design and game design, even channel art design, and you do have to get a license. Ooh, chapter select. Okay, well, here's the Moire Noir, by the way. I think it's Moire Noir, I think. Chapter select. Should we take a look at the second ending? I don't know. I want you guys to play this game for yourself. I'll look at this second ending, but I won't show you. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I like the ending that we got, actually. So I don't want to spoil it right now. But maybe I'll look at it. Yeah, I don't know. Should I show off? It feels bad to show off that because it's like doesn't come with the game. You have to buy it, and I might be stealing or robbing them of sales if I just throw up a video about there. And also if I just throw up, that would probably leave a bad impression. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did. I'm still invested. I still like it. I'm gonna look at more stuff, as I just said. Maybe not right now. But yeah, I had a good time with it. I wish we were a little bit longer, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was actually, looking back, it might be a good length, but I might be thinking that because of how long the last, or second last chapter was, it felt very dense. But I mean, I enjoyed all the puzzles. I enjoyed all the interactive environments. It was nice. And it was very pretty. And the music was fantastic. Story I'm going to need some help with, honestly. I'll look on Reddit. I think I got the gist of it. But definitely some of the finer details I could use some affirmation on, I suppose. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to enunciate better. I don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow, but I'll let you guys know. Have a good one. And yeah, goodbye.